From SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, this is Madden NFL 21. See Tyrod Taylor and the LA Chargers taking on Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs.
After 5 seasons playing in Carson, the Chargers have a new home, and it's the beautiful new SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Today, it's a matchup in the AFC West between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway in Southern California. Fielded in the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Chargers now get ready for their opening possession as they feature at quarterback in his 10th season in the NFL, Tyrod Taylor.
Many in the outside world see Tyrod Taylor as a bridge quarterback since the Chargers moved on from Phillip Rivers and drafted Justin Herbert. But head coach Anthony Lynn, he sees much more than that. They were together as play caller and quarterback in Buffalo when they went to the playoffs. And Coach Lynn believes that Tyrod Taylor can replicate that in Los Angeles.
And right away, he lost the football. A bad start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit. I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
42-yard line.
Second down at 6 now from the 42.
Second and 6.
Now Taylor sliding out of the pocket. Taylor Patrick Mahomes leading out the defending champions. And Patrick Mahomes, of course, the Pro Bowl quarterback in his 4th season now.
Well, partner, normally if a guy's touchdown passes fall in half, the first thing you'd say is, he really didn't have a very good season, did he? Well, it's true. Mahomes dropped from 50 touchdown passes the year before to just 26 last year. But remember, he had a knee injury and missed a few ball games, and he still remained in the conversation as the best quarterback in the NFL.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce, 36 yards. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead.
Well, that's how you take advantage of early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive, and they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
No, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Those legs of his to pick up a first.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop, but when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
Running on first down, Eckler. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
He's going to take off with it. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Taylor on 3rd down, throws incomplete.
Intended for Keenan Allen. Incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7, Mahomes complete, the tight end Kelce. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
Kansas City.
Mahomes now on first down. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Casey Hayward, the Pro Bowler, there to knock it away. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And again, it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively. But instead, it just brings up 4th down.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just one first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense. Now they get to turn it back to their offense.
A big kick that time, 52 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
19-yard line.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
We're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw again on second down. Taylor looking middle, and it's incomplete. Austin Eckler, the intended target. And it's 3rd and 4. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
And 4.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Taylor. Open man, it's Allen. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
That's the end of the first quarter.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Nothing.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Taylor a handoff, it's Eckler. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
On 2nd and 11 now. Taylor, and this one complete to Virgil Green. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Damian Wilson in on the stop.
Wilson. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9. Taylor. To the sideline. That's taken in by Allen. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
On 2nd down, Taylor. He'll get this to Eckler. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
It's a gain of 11.
Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 27-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
With Melvin Gordon moving on to Denver, Austin Eckler is officially the Chargers' #1 option at the running back position. Gordon spent a lot of time holding out last year. Eckler took full advantage with a breakout season. 92 receptions, 993 yards, and 8 touchdowns. He's in the top 10 in the league in receptions, receiving touchdowns, and all-purpose yards.
This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9. Taylor. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Chris Jones picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
It's now 3rd down.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the first down. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? The ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Is good. Makes the score Chiefs 7. Chargers.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
Hardman on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
And now here comes Kansas City. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 12.
I know it's a little bit of a cliche to talk about all the tight ends who are really wide receivers in the NFL, but Travis Kelce fits that perfectly. He led all tight ends last season with over 12.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Jerry Tillery able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot.
It's 2nd down.
So we reach intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to an abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. We were treated to an excellent first half from the gunslinger, Patrick Mahomes. His guys have the lead as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
The Chiefs.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. Here's King. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And out will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 24-yard.
Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
When Hunter Henry entered the league, people were really looking for him to establish himself as one of the best tight ends in the NFL. Ability to run and catch and make plays in open space, but the biggest obstacle he's had is just staying on the field. Ended up missing all of 2018 due to injury. When he's right, he is one of the better tight ends and better targets in the AFC West.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7, Taylor stepping up. He's going to keep it. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Taylor. Rolling to his left. He'll try and run it. And this is going to be a Charger touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers have taken the lead.
Michael Batchley lining up for the extra.
Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. Long now will kick it away following the touchdown. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
KC's offense ready to take over. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Third quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
And a first down, Chiefs.
Nice job there of utilizing his big get. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
It's second.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Mahomes to throw once more. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle.
Mahomes.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 23. 22 yards there, a first down.
First down, Kansas City.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Mahomes again. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. This is caught. Watkins. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Goal, Kansas City.
A good pickup there, a 22.
Sammy Watkins is a former first-round pick in the NFL, and he sure reminded us during Kansas City's run to the playoffs last season. 10 catches in the AFC Championship game and a 98-yard receiving game in Super Bowl 54. He did talk about possibly stepping away and getting some time in the offseason, But Kansas City, very happy to have him back in their lineup and in their fold.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. A second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal.
Third down and goal.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that's caught. It's Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front.
All-pro tight end Travis Kelce had 97 catches last year in the regular season on his way to a Super Bowl title with Kansas City. And while he's a weapon anywhere on the field, as you get closer to the end zone, you really have to look out. Witness what he did in the playoffs. 3 touchdown catches against Houston in the divisional round, and a big one in the Super Bowl against San Francisco, which keyed Kansas City's comeback.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
L.A. readies for its next possession. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Taylor and the Chargers come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Taylor. That's into the hands of Eckler. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. In that play, it wound up losing yardage.
And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
Taylor sacked.
Well, it was second and long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Third and long, it's Taylor. Got a man open, it's K.J. Hill. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a fourth down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Mahomes now on 1st down. And here's a leaping catch. He pulled it in. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now throwing on 1st down and completing it. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Mahomes firing complete, and he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And going deep for Hill. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there, almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Mahomes able to find Robinson. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 27-yard line. Mahomes to the former Rams, Sammy Watkins for the Kansas City 1st. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Demarcus Robinson, the intended target on that one. But it'll be second down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. And Robinson with a big catch. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. From the 2 now, second and goal. They'll run it with Williams. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily there.
Yeah, you can't, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes it a 21-10 game. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So now Tyrod Taylor and the Chargers down 21-10, a minute 46 to go. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Incomplete.
Taylor incomplete on first down. Here's second and 10.
5-yard line.
To throw again. Taylor. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Taylor's pass. Intended for Mike Williams. Incomplete.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. They run it again with Williams. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
He's taken down.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10.
4 yards. First down.
He'll run out of the gun here. Williams. He will push his way down to about the 14. On the tackle, it was the West Virginia man, Kaiser White. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up second and 7. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
Damian Williams.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the fourth down.
A gain of 2 yards on the play. Brings up fourth down.
Charles, in this one, I think the storyline really, the fourth quarter, coming into it neck and neck, but they were able to separate, put their foot on the gas, and get the win.
And since you mentioned neck and neck, I'm going to stay with a little bit of a horse racing theme. It was that close, and then really went into the gallop and finished it strong.
One more horse racing theme. I am glad you posted today.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. So long, everybody.